And welcome back to the Now Morning Show, 19 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock in Sweet TNT. And the conversation continues. Our next conversation is about critical mass. Joining us in studio is Romel Papamel Lizama and Kenyatta Megabytes King to share a little bit more about the history and hopefully what we can look forward to in the future. Papamel, Megabytes, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Uprising.
It's a pleasure to have both of you here with us on the show this morning. I know the carnival season, you've already been busy, so we have to get into some of the performances that you've already completed. But before we get to that, we're going to start with you, Romel. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about critical mass, the history, and what critical mass is offering.
Well, critical mass is like an aftercare for formerly incarcerated persons that come from the prison and want to do better. It's a little challenging for us, so in terms of like getting work and stuff, so critical mass is like an aftercare from prison. So like anything that you could do, critical mass is just like some way you could go. A group of us, we together, and you could amplify whatever you're doing. So like some of us in Custard, some of us doing courses in Custard, some of us doing music. Most of us doing music, but it also have those who doing art and spoken word and so on.
So everybody's coming together to really focus on their talents. Now, you've definitely showed up and showed out when it comes to your talent in the space in Trinidad and Tobago and the world when it comes to singing, songwriting, and so much more. When you first started, did you see yourself where you are today?
No.
Is it still a surprise, or is it just a case of, nah, I'm capable, I could do this?
Starting to confirm it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nah, that's good. Glad to hear that. Kenyatta Megabytes, again, thank you so much and welcome. Let's talk a little bit about your role in critical mass. What do you do?
Well, I'm a songwriter and I sing. Well, most of my songs I want to dedicate it to the youths to try to pull them out from where the direction they're going, because that is critical mass main focus, to reform them, even the justice system. So I will make songs that is relevant and meaningful.
Something that is so important as well. Now, let's speak about your other team members, because we only have two of you all here. But critical mass is not just Papamel and Megabytes. Who else is involved?
Well, we had Etienne Charles and Dr. Baz. We also have Nicholas Khan. He's a poet. We have Megabytes, well, Calypsonian. We have Benny Fitz, we have Marvin. We went and support our brother last night playing Pan in Exodus. Yeah, we have a good few.
Now, sorry, gentlemen, morning. I jump in the conversation now, right? I've had the pleasure of seeing you guys perform at two events so far, the Black Box for Three Canals launch, and I saw you at Etienne Charles's Road March show as well. I realize there's a distinct, everybody has their individual style when it comes to how you're performing and what you're performing. So, for example, Megabytes, I saw that you did, the calypso you playing in the background is your song, right?
Yeah.
But it's very much a political and social commentary. Tell us about the topic in the song, the topics rather that you're covering in the song.
Well, what I really try to do is to pinpoint all the things that the government and those in authorities not seeing that happening here. So I pinpoint them, the judiciary, the police, the court, the government, all the wrong things that happening here, they can't see, but they're seeing vision for 2030. So I want to know, how was that possible?
Did you know when you sang that in Etienne Charles's show that the Prime Minister was sitting there watching you?
No. No.
To me, that was the most priceless part about it, because you didn't know, and I can tell you that you performing your life out there, you're telling everybody that they can't see, and right up on top, Dr. Rowley sitting down there watching, and he was nodding along with you. He was in the vibes with you. But I found that to be very, very interesting. Papamel, as far as you're concerned, you were I trying to remember if you were the one that stole the show and decided you wanted to do our next song. That was you?
Yeah.
But your style is very, very different from what we would have experienced with Megabytes, right? Tell me about what goes into your writing and where you decide to do the style that you do, because it was a more of a Juve sounding party kind of.
Yeah. Well, I write all kind of music. I listen to all genre of music. I break in here for Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension the world to know me was when I performed in Calypso Fiesta from prison.
Right. Right.
Yeah, so Calypso, soca, reggae, I tried them.
And I mean, you would have mentioned your performance at the Calypso Fiesta. I was there that year, and of course, everybody reacted very positively to you. Did that have any impact on you joining Critical Mass?
Yeah.
How so?
Because his music is something that I want to be deep in. I sing myself in my music, and I take it serious, so why not take the chance and join the group?
And how has the experience been so far in Critical Mass?
Very well.
Yeah? Worth it?
Yeah.
How about you, Megabytes?
I'm elated.
You elated? What is it like working with Etienne?
Very comfortable, he's a very caring person, concerned, and he look like one who decides to push us to the top. That's exactly where you want to go.
Nice, man.
Yeah, what about you? What is it like working with Etienne?
I fully agree with what you say. Fully agree.
So let's talk about something that, I mean, I'm sure you probably both get this question a lot, but especially when it comes to the current situation in Trinidad and Tobago right now with the youths, you would have mentioned is dear to your heart and you want to share something for progress, for change. What message would you have? Let's start with you, Papa Mel. What message would you have for the youths right now who may not be on the best part when it comes to making that change?
The easiest thing to do is the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
But a man, fight himself to do the right, because the easiest thing to do is the wrong thing, and try and get yourself swallowed with the crowd.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Now, you say that, right? But we look at you and we see some great success when it comes to the music industry. And some people may say, well, that's not necessarily for everybody. How challenging was it for you to stay in the music space and continue to push forward? Was it easy? Was it hard? How was it?
It's genuine. I could say genuine. It's tough sometimes, and it have its little easy part with sometimes, but it's genuine.
Yeah.
And I just want to stay on this spot. I believe my music has impact the wider society, and I just want to continue leaning into the ears of people.
Makes sense. Now, something Megabytes that we just heard was your wonderful performance at Queen's Hall, where you gave a very powerful message. What message do you have for the younger generation, and even those ones in the younger generation, but are not on that path to the good, the straight, the narrow?
Even though they don't listen, you know. You talk to them and they don't listen, but if they take it from us who experience it and who pass through it, I will let them know that the life of crime could never be the answer in this time. The war and thing we're going on could never be the answer, because at the end of the day, all who war and go and die, and death will have no power. So I will like them to keep away from crime, because there's only two places you just end up when you're in a life of crime. Either down below or in prison for life. And when you don't listen, you know where it's going. You just feel. So they listen to me.
There we go.
A big respect to Critical Mass again, because we do when the right thing for the youths and them. A positive vibes, you know, we bring in. I want the youth and them to understand what's going on. Too much of slackness are going on in Trinidad. Youth man only want to walk around with big gun, but Critical Mass decided to turn it wrong with a positive vibration. So we going straight, and we wish they could follow us, because take it from the people who felt it and knows it. They had to listen to us, otherwise they'll be going down, down, down.
I need to ask though, I mean, what was the moment that made you all decide this is not the life for me?
I mean, everything does take time, man. I spent 10 years and 9 months in prison. I went in jail when I was 17, I come out 27. Everything does take time. Within that 10 years, you say about 4 years within in it, I said, now you have to catch yourself. Yeah.
And I end up in the worst place to be in the world.
Remand.
Death row.
Oh.
And after all that time, 16 on remand, 2 on death row. And after all that time, the state decided that I was always innocent. My case was always self-defense. So this is the thing where let us know that the justice system is broken and it needs reformation. Because how it would take us 16 years to realize a man not guilty.
Yeah.
That is total madness.
And now we also get some of that passion behind that calypso. I need to hear that calypso. That is for
Watch him
sure.
slightly ready to perform it there.
But the best part about it, we came out after all the drama and suffering, and we don't have no hate for anybody. Instead, we bring love. And it's not easy to go through that and come out being a loving person. So they need to take us serious.
Well, you're here, so we know for sure we're taking you seriously, and we're hoping that we can have you back on to perform. Yeah, Critical Mass City World, that is for sure.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was going to play it. No, it's all right. I don't think we have enough time.
We have a little
We
bit
do?
of time. Yeah, we do.
Let me get him the chicken and piece of the tune. Where you say megabytes? All right.
Get them mega.
Hey. Hi. Ba-da-ba-dam, ba-da-bam, pam. Hey. Hey. Pa-pa-dam, pa-pa-dam, pa-dam, pa-dam. Hey. I became a Calypsonian in Remoniad to highlight the injustice on this island. The first time when I opened my mouth, some said I had rage and I liked to shout. My fans got mad because they didn't agree, and them kind of vibes really made me happy. So Mega come back with a new melody, but I decided to sing to set the captives free. Hey, now this is not the way how justice should run. Not a day in the remand I had any fun, and after so long hearing innocent cries, now I want to ask the judiciary why you are treating accused as if they're guilty and appointing lawyers they never see. The reason why I come here to sing this song, after 16 years my case going on. Hey, oh, and like they can't see to do cases expeditiously, and why they can't see a magistrate could have exonerated me. They can see that the system failed by spending millions on lawsuits from jail. These they cannot see, but they're seeing vision for 2030. Hey, hey.
That is what we're talking about on the Now Morning Show. Well, Megabytes, Papa Mel, thank you so much for joining us. All the best. We know we're going to see you
Thanks
more
for
on the
having
big
us.
stage,
Yeah.
and hoping that we'll see you back here again soon.
I don't know if I made the big stage, but I done hit 3 finals already in regional competitions.
It's coming, man. Call it into
Congrats. I say
existence.
keep it up. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the big stage. Papa Mel, make it on the big stage already.
That's
You
right.
know?
I just
Your
want-
turn next. Gentlemen, thank you so much for